Well, it's only been about 3 weeks. Hey there and welcome to my channel. This is Foggy Fiction and I am Haley. I'm a writer living with mental illness doing my best to show that mental health does not dictate talent or worth and hoping to encourage others to chase their dreams. I ran through that very fast, so if you caught everything I said, you're really good. So, like I said, it's been about 3 weeks since I have posted a video and there has been a lot going on. I really didn't want to post anything today, especially not after some news that I got, but I have been neglecting the channel for a while now, and I just wanted to go ahead and post something. If you hear a cat in the background, my cat has been dealing with a lot of anxiety along with me due to all of the stuff we've got going on, so she's just kind of not happy. She's hanging out on top of the curtain in the kitchen just yelling at people, and I'm the only person here right now, so she's just yelling at me. We're dealing with it. So I've figured that since I've been away for so long, I would try to find a tag video that just kind of gives an update, and I couldn't find one that I really liked or really did what I wanted to, so I made one up. So as you probably saw in what I'm assuming I'm going to make as the title for this video, I am doing the checking in tag. It's pretty simple. It's just some questions that are checking in and seeing how things are going and what all I've been working on. So question number 1 is, how have you been doing? So I have not been doing so great. Health-wise, I think things are fine, but my boyfriend and I are going through an extremely stressful time right now with our living situation. I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but basically my landlady, who we love, she's amazing, we've lived here for like 6 years, she has decided that she no longer wants to do this, basically, and they're selling the property that me and the other tenants live on. And she's assured us that she's going to make sure that she sells to someone who will keep all of the renters on, but it has just been extremely stressful, and we've had to basically deep clean like we have never deep cleaned before, so that when the landlady does sell it, she can get the best possible, outcome from the inspectors and everything like that. And there's been a lot of breakdowns in my house over things that are going on, and I'm really trying to hold in tears right now because there's been a lot of tears lately, and I don't want to let any more out. And it's just not knowing what's going to happen is extremely difficult because we don't know how this is going to turn out. We don't know if we're going to be able to keep living here. We don't know if the new people who are potentially the ones that are buying it, because we're at the inspection stage. Tomorrow we get the final inspection. We don't know if they're going to keep us on or if they're going to try to raise our rent to the point that we won't be able to afford to live here anymore. And we don't know what is going to be happening, and it's extremely stressful, and that's a big part of the reason why I haven't been posting lately. But it is it's what we're going through right now, so there's that. But on a brighter note, the writing Discord that I'm a part of, not my personal Discord that you can have access to if you are a member of my Buy Me a Coffee crew. My words are all jumbled. My head is everywhere right now. The Discord, the writing Discord that I joined last year through NaNoWriMo, we've decided to revamp it, and we welcomed a few new members into the fold, and I'm really excited about the changes that we've made and things that are happening in there. We just welcomed 3 new members, and it has been really great so far. I'm having a lot of fun. There's the cat. Having a lot of fun with everything that's been going on there, so that's been nice. So some nice things are happening. Plus, I have been living in my depression, represented by the state of my house. And now that we've deep cleaned everything and gotten rid of so much stuff, like we got rid of more than half of the clothes that we own, and it was just really nice to finally declutter. I finally finished making the spare room look, less like a storage unit, which is basically what it has served as, and it looks more like, oh, you've got that one closet full of stuff that are still in boxes, and everything else looks like a room. So, you know, there have been a lot of good things that have come of this. Also, my boyfriend and I have been going on more walks to kind of de-stress. So that's been good. So yeah, long answer to question 1. I feel like I'm also being louder than I need to be. That is how I have been doing. And so it's not really great, but there is some light in the tunnel. And again, I did receive some bad news today, but that is not my news to share, and so I'm going to hang on to that one. Question number 2. I'm looking at my phone here. I wrote this up on Scrivener, but since Scrivener doesn't have an Android mobile yet, I just took a picture of it. So, yeah. Question number 2. What are your current goals? So right now I am working on making the next quarter for my bullet journal. I've got most of the actual quarter pages done, and I need to start working on the weekly pages and all that for the first month. I started on it soon. So again, I'm sorry, I'm so rambling all over the place, but my brain is just, it's so mushy right now with everything that we've been dealing with, so I apologize. But I'm going to start reading more. I want to start reading more. I'm getting ready to set up my quarter Monopoly goal board thing that I do every quarter. If you saw my, I think it was my last video that I posted, I talked about how I set up those goals. So I'm getting ready to pick out new goals for the next quarter and get that set up. And I know that among those goals, I'm definitely going to include my NaNo goals, because I'm hoping to write a novella for Camp NaNo next month. Because camp starts July 1st. It'll be the second and I believe last camp for 2021. And I am hoping to write a novella. I've got an idea, but I haven't been able to prep the idea as much as I want. So instead of setting myself up for failure, I'm basically just going to be working on multiple ideas for Camp NaNo. I'm hoping to get 30,000 words written among those ideas, because I'm wanting to work on some other like short stories or some brain dumping that I'm going to be doing. I'm hoping to do some more poetry. So 30,000 words is the goal. As of right now, I might tweak it down to 20,000 if I just absolutely don't think I'm going to make it to 30, but I'm going to try not to change that. So as of right now, that's the big goal. I've got other big goals going on, but I can't even think of them right now because, you know, I'm trying to take things one day at a time at the moment. And you good? You good? She's good. So that's how that's all going. That's my goals. What? You good? You good? Yeah? Okay. She's on top of the curtain. That's where she wants to hang out now. She's up there. You've probably seen her do that in videos in the past before. That's where she wants to hang out again. That's her new old spot, old new spot. I don't know. That's where she's at. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so set up my bullet journal, get everything ready, finish coming up with all of my goals for that board. Yeah? Set up all of my goals for that board. I need to come up with all of those lists and do a better job this time, because if you remember in that last video I mentioned that I kind of set myself up for a bit of failure with that one because I put too many things on my plate. Like if I were at a buffet, my eyes were definitely hungrier than my stomach. So I'm going to hope not to do that this time around. But I really, really, really want next month to write 30,000 words and just get back into the habit of writing and the habit of reading. I'm also going to be watching more very specific YouTube videos on the craft of writing. I actually can see on my TV right now, I've got a new one from Alyssa Matesic to watch. Is Your Novel Boring? Here's How to Tell. So I'm excited. I'm going to watch that after I'm done with all of this. I do have to work tonight though, so that's if I have time to watch it before I have to go to work after I edit this mess. I'm sure it's a mess. Okay, rambling. Moving on. Question number 3, what projects have you been working on? So I've been working a little bit on MH, which is my first book, which isn't really a book yet, you know, it's a draft, but whatever. I've been working a little bit on that. I'm trying to revamp the first chapter again. I've made some really good changes on it that I'm excited about, but there's just, it wasn't originally my first chapter, is basically where my problem is. I added it in like halfway through after reading Save the Cat and realizing some mistakes that I had made. So I went back and added in chapter 1, which has gone through so many different iterations at this point that it's just, it still needs a lot of work, but it's necessary. I need to keep it. I just need to figure out how to attack it. And so I've been working on that. I've kind of started working on AR again, my second one. And I dabbled a little bit, but I've figured out some big changes that are, well, they're not really big changes, but solutions to some issues that I didn't realize had. I figured out those, so that's going to be going good. And then, of course, I'm getting ready to start working on that novella idea that I have for camp next month, and I'm also going to start slowly trying to work on the poetry collection and the short story collection that I've been wanting to do for years, like since college, when I first started, you know, really writing more and more short stories. Like, short stories have always been where my heart is at, but, and poetry, but it wasn't until I got into college and started taking classes on those that I realized how much I really love short stories specifically. So I'm hoping to get those collections put together, and that's what I've been working on for the most part, and my bullet journal. So yeah, those are the projects that I've got working on. Question number 4, what have you been reading? So I started reading the Slow Burn series again. I've already started rereading it, but I picked it back up and I'm working through that one again, especially since the new book just came out. I'm so excited. If you like post-apocalyptic fiction, the Slow Burn series by Bobby Adair is amazing. It is, I mean, I read it and he immediately became my favorite author. And I've read so many of his books now. Just brilliant, brilliant writing. I love it. I love the story. Zed and Murphy are amazing. And so, yeah, I'm reading that again. I've also been picking up more comics. I actually just bought this, which I really shouldn't have bought with everything we're going through right now, but I sold some of my PlayStation controllers, and so I had a little bit of extra money, and I bought this. So I'm excited to read this. Whoop. Knocking stuff down. So I'm also getting ready to, the theme for our book club of sorts in the writing Discord I'm a part of for next month will be craft books. I chose that theme just because it kind of goes hand in hand with Camp NaNo, and so the book that I'm planning to read for that is called Intuitive Editing. There's a longer part to that title, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't remember who the author is, but it's a very, very pretty cover with like some rainbow paint splashes and stuff on it. So I'm hoping to start reading some more. So we'll see if I can get back into reading more soon. All right, number 5. What have you been watching? So my boyfriend and I have been watching Ghost Adventures. I've been watching Cold Case Files, Who the Bleep Did I Marry, and I watched this Countdown to Catastrophe or something like that. And so I've been watching a lot of those kind of documentary stuff. As far as on YouTube, I've been watching Alyssa Matesic, Reedsy. I've been watching, I'm always watching Bookends, literary agency, their videos, and just a little bit of this and that, and That Chapter. If you like true crime, That Chapter's a good one. Also Bailey Sarian, you know, I watch her every time she posts on Mondays. So, and then of course I also watch my Sims stuff. So I'm watching Kelsey and Peachake, or Kelsey Dangerous, and I've been keeping up on Sims updates from like Iron Seagull and from Simmer Aaron. So yeah, that's mostly what I've been watching. But I always have something playing in the background. So we've been doing a lot of cleaning and everything, so a lot of those like cold case episodes and things like that I haven't paid a lot of attention to because it was just kind of playing in the background while we were, you know, stressing over everything. So yeah. Question number 6, what have you been playing? When I've had a chance to sit down and relax and play video games, I've been playing a lot of Sims 4 lately. I mean, I play a lot of Sims anyway. I've always have. I've been a fan of The Sims since I think 2001 was when I bought my first Sims game. So, and it was hot date, and I didn't know that I needed the original Sims game, so I had to wait until like November or December, whichever one, for my birthday or Christmas to actually be able to play it, so that sucked. I think it was Christmas. I'm pretty sure I bought Hot Date with my birthday money in November and had to wait till Christmas to play it. But anyway, I still play The Sims. That's what I was trying to say. I've been playing Borderlands 3 with my boyfriend and the guys. I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon Sword as well. And I started to play the last DLC for Outer Worlds, but I've got the disc version of Borderlands 3 and I have the disc version of Outer Worlds, and even though my PS4 is right there, I just haven't been able to get myself to get up and swap the discs. So, haven't been playing that one as much. Oh, and Fallout 76. Though I haven't been playing that one as much lately either. I just haven't been playing games that much. I think just The Sims and Borderlands for the most part is all I've been playing because it's like just too much stress and don't have time. But Borderlands is a good stress reliever, so is The Sims. So, yeah. Anyway, and the last question, question number 7. What are you excited about? If you can't tell, I made this list before our issues with the house really started. I had planned to do this like 2 weeks ago, and I never did, so these questions were a little harder to answer this time around than I thought they would be. But yeah, what am I excited about? I'm excited for camp next month. Hopefully everything with the house situation goes well. So I'm excited for camp. I'm just, depending on how the house situation goes, will really determine how much my focus will be able to be, and you know, if I'm going to end up having to lower that word count goal, because if everything goes worst case scenario with my housing situation, then I'm not going to be able to write 30,000 words, so we'll see. I'm thinking about getting back into crocheting again, and so that's got me a little bit excited. I found some really cute patterns that I want to try. I'm excited for making the new board in my bullet journal. I also, because I had some money on my Amazon gift card, I just bought this, and I'm really excited to use this new journal. It's very pretty. So it's one where like all of the pages are different. I suck at showing these. I'm excited for this, but mostly I'm just stressed right now, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm stressed, and I have no clue how everything's gonna go coming up, and it's stressful. It's very stressful. So that's how things are for me, and yeah, I hope things are going well for all of you. I'm hoping to get back into posting regularly again, but you know, with everything going on, we'll have to see. So, but I've been filming for a lot longer than I wanted to be, and I don't know how much time I'll have to edit it before I go to work, so I need to cut this short, and yeah. So, sorry, I'm rambling. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're interested in following my very clumsy journey as a writer living with mental illness, and enjoy the happy moments.